Hey, what's up guys, Zach here and welcome back to VGL. So as most of you guys know, the Game Awards just happened the other day and we've got a lot of new information to cover about Borderlands 4. We've got a brand new reveal trailer and some breakdowns to cover. So before we get started, if you guys could drop a like on the video, subscribe with your notifications turned on, and without further delay, let's break down everything new about Borderlands 4. So this first article is fully credited to the PlayStation blog, and it starts off by saying that Borderlands 4 introduces a new Ripper horde and a deadly new planet. Mayhem awaits in this new trailer, featuring a dangerous new planet and fast-paced co-op action. Today we finally unveiled the first look at Borderlands 4. The trailer, which debuted at the Game Awards, is just the first taste of mayhem that awaits you in Kairos, this new planet. This first look features our new cast of Vault Hunters as they tear across their way through Kairos, a deadly new world brimming with bloodthirsty beasts, and even a couple familiar faces. It also reveals the Timekeeper, Borderlands 4's primary antagonist. And for some background on how we got here, our official teaser trailer showcased the cataclysmic arrival of Pandora's moon, Elpis. It was showcased in the atmosphere above the previously hidden world of Kairos. The collision tore a hole in the protective barrier surrounding the planet, raining down meteorites and bandit masks. Now, years later, these events have given a horde known as the Rippers, led by the terrifying queen named Callus. In the trailer, we see them face down the Timekeeper and his armies of synthetic soldiers known as the Order. And by the time the Vault Hunters land on Kairos, the planet is a powder keg waiting to explode. And you know what comes next? A full-scale Borderlands mayhem. And if you can't tell already, Borderlands 4 is the most ambitious Borderlands game to date, handcrafted by the team that created the looter-shooter genre. Not only are we evolving the franchise's signature looter-shooter gameplay in new ways, but we're dead set on delivering a consequential Borderlands experience for fans to love. And the PlayStation blog ends out by saying that jam-packed with more loot than ever, freeform combat and exploration, large-scale boss battles, and an unforgettable characters new and old. We can't wait to show you what the world of Kairos has in store. Borderlands 4 features a 2-player local split-screen co-op and up to 4 players online, supporting however you want to play. So get ready to gather your friends, gear up on loot, and take on the authoritarian Timekeepers in Borderlands 4. Now, before I switch over to talking about a deep dive into what Borderlands 4 will bring, I wanted to let you guys know that my brother and I have actually started a mousepad company called Nova Products. So if you're looking for a new mousepad, you can check it out at novaproducts.gg, and don't forget to use code NOVA for 10% off. Let me know in the comment section if you guys take advantage of that. And now pivoting to the deep dive of everything we know about Borderlands 4. So this is fully credited to the game's radar, and it starts off by saying that the latest Borderlands 4 news reveals a new planet, a fresh trailer, and a 2025 release window. It continues by saying that Borderlands 4 is coming in 2025. It's somehow already been over 5 years since the last mainline installment landed, so I'm eagerly anticipating another opportunity to loot and shoot my way around the delightful alien worlds. That's especially true for Borderlands 4, with Gearbox Software pushing us away from Pandora onto another brand new planet, along with our new 4 Vault Hunters for company. We know that we'll be blasting off in search of alien treasure, just as we have in so many other of the best Borderlands games. Although Gearbox has teased that we're looking to expand the RPG elements of the series further, company CEO Randy Pitchfork says, all of us at Gearbox have a massive ambitions for Borderlands 4 and are putting everything we have into making everything we love about it. We're trying to make Borderlands better than we ever have before, while taking the game into new levels and exciting new directions. It's exciting times, especially since we recently got a new shiny gameplay trailer during the Game Awards of 2024. And then the article pivots to talking about the Borderlands 4 release date speculation. So it starts off by saying that Gearbox Software has confirmed that Borderlands 4 will be released in 2025. Although the developer stopped short on putting a firm date on it, we do know the game will release during Take-Two Interactive's fiscal year of 2026. This also tracks with the core Borderlands trilogy, which launched in September and October. Borderlands 3 landed in 2019, while the spin-off of Tiny Tina's Wonderland dropped in 2022. During the Game Awards 2024, we got to see a fancy new trailer for the game, so it's only a matter of time before we get a firm release date. The article continues by saying that the first Borderlands 4 trailer doesn't feature any actual gameplay, but it does set the tone for what Gearbox is trying to capture here. However, below you can find the latest trailer for Borderlands 4, which was revealed during the Game Awards of 2024, which you should be able to see on the screen right now. While this new trailer is also mainly cinematics, it does show some gameplay with players stalking around different environments and shooting at enemies. We also see some platforming in the teaser, as well as some cool abilities being used to crowd control targets. Hopefully we'll get another trailer soon that offers some story insights. And now let's talk about the first Borderlands 4 gameplay details. There are only a few Borderlands 4 gameplay details that are out right now, with Gearbox keeping the game tightly under wraps after the reveal. Well, for starters, the developer won't be drastically altering the structure of this new Borderlands game. You'll assume the role of a legendary Vault Hunter as you blast your way through the hordes of enemies in search of new treasures to loot on this new planet. And yes, Borderlands 4 will still be a looter shooter. Gearbox Software has said that the principal focus for Borderlands 4 is in the balance of approachability and complexity, stating that I think our RPG side of the game is important, coming from the creative director. Just like our first person side, we're we're always looking to expand and add depth, but we don't want to do that at the cost of complexity. The article then switches over to talking about the Borderlands 4 setting. The Borderlands 4 setting has been confirmed, and it's taking us away from the Pandora. Gearbox has confirmed that the new game will be set on an all-new planet, a massive shock to the system, given that the original trilogy of the games and the Tales from the Borderlands all feature Pandora. We're still waiting on more info, but this is the concept art that shows what Gearbox is shooting for this time around. And now the characters that we'll be playing around and what the story will focus on. The Borderlands 4 Vault Hunters. Gearbox has confirmed that Borderlands 4 will feature 4 new Vault Hunters, with the studio continuing its tradition of cycling new playable characters into the fold. It's yet to be confirmed whether or not returning heroes will show up as NPCs, but what we do know is that the new Borderlands 4 Vault Hunters will fulfill the traditional roles such as soldier and mage. Gearbox looks for new ways to push the scope of play, stating that we think it's important to switch it up and not just rotate designs from game to game. And now let's talk a bit about the platforms that Borderlands 4 will be available on. Borderlands 4 will launch on the PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X. 2K Games has also confirmed that the title will launch on both the Epic Game Store and Steam storefronts. Though Gearbox hasn't confirmed this firmly, it looks like Borderlands 4 won't be available on the PS4 or the Xbox One, as the platforms were missing from the reveal trailer. And now, just to wrap up the Borderlands 4 development, the article ends off by saying that Borderlands 4 is being developed by Gearbox Software, as most of you guys know. This is the studio responsible for all the mainline games in the franchise. The Gearbox CEO says that Borderlands 4 has been in development for several years. The studio's last game was Tiny Tina's Wonderland in 2022. Borderlands 4 will be published by 2K Games, just as it was in the previous titles. This will, however, be the first Borderlands game to release with Gearbox Software operating as an owned and operated 2K studio. And as most of you guys know, the company was acquired by Take-Two Interactive in 2024. That is the parent company that owns Rockstar Games and all of the Rockstar franchise. And then the Games Radar article finishes out by a statement from Randy Pitchfork, the CEO of Gearbox Software, stating that I am confident that our fans are going to be very, very happy with the next video game project, and the studio is certainly on the right track after the recent Game Awards trailer. So Borderlands 4 is definitely years in the making, and it's going to be a game that everybody's going to want to play. Me personally, I'm excited to see when the game is actually going to launch and when we're going to get our first official gameplay trailer for Borderlands 4. But as of the making of this video, this is everything we know so far about Borderlands 4. Let me know in the comment section below, when do you think we're actually going to get another Borderlands 4 trailer? What are your thoughts on the new planet not being Pandora? Do you think this is good for the future of the franchise? Be sure to let me know in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Also, don't forget to check out novaproducts.gg. Use that 10% off code for any mouse pad on the website. If you guys do take advantage of it, be sure to let me know. Thanks again for watching. This has been Zach with VGL. I'll catch you guys in the next one.